Welcome to Charlotte, North Carolina, Bank of America Stadium, and the Duke's Mayo Classic. This ought to be a fantastic showdown,
fellas.
and just the flavor every
Season opener, it's the Christmas Duke Mayo Bowl, Duke Mayo Classic, whatever you want to call it. Let's go, Louisville. Little neutral site game.
It just seems this is when chaos ensues. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on a team from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels.
It's got a good squad over there. We jumped out way ahead early and barely held on.
Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Hopefully some of you out there are joining us for your morning cup of coffee. Alright, we'll receive it.
Cardinals about to kick it away and get this season started. Fair catch called for and made. Here comes the offense on first down.
So the two safeties on top of each other.
They'll go to the ground. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off play action. Scrambling away. On the run, fires downfield. Got him and nobody.
Good ball, Jeff.
And the big game.
Have a better senior season, huh?
46.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They're trying to get to it. Finds his big tight end.
Ooh, I got a little scared there. He's bringing the noise.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep fighting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle or make a play on the run.
Pocket starts to collapse. He finds his man, and he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
All right, let's play calls for Tyler.
From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Looking to throw it again.
Oh!
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
3rd and short in college football today. You see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive. And I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Off the RPO, throw right, looking for the change. Not
We'll
much
take
of a
that.
4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
The Tar Heels trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. it's second and goal. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great heads-up awareness by the quarterback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
Big play for both of these teams early in this season opener. It's third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. A relatively short field goal try from 26 yards out. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
He buckled down in the red zone.
Field goal drive, they're
Best
set
play
to
calls.
kick it away.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early. Playing at home, they want to get the crowd into it. So you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal. You knock it through the uprights. You've got the lead. Everything right now looking good.
First down here for the offense. Now they'll try the right side. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. Six-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And how about setting the tone right there? Like, you're going to cover this guy coming across the field. Get it to him early on the first drive. Let him know this playmaker is going to be touching the ball early and often, and he picks up the big game.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete to the left.
Good play.
Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
And the Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw, trying to get to it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. Off the play fake. They're bringing heat. Quick strike complete.
Oh, good catch.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Pack open in the middle. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in, week out, working on those critical down distances, 3rd downs. And having that conversion this early in the game, that's got to feel good for this offense.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. give to the back. Not a lot of movement on that one. The defense in position.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job game tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Right back to the well. He locked up and held on to bring him down.
Play, adjustments.
Right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try.
Oh.
Going to the ground.
The play call.
And he'll have to check his feelings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
You got to feel good for this kid, too. He worked so hard this past offseason to put himself in position to be the starting running back, and he's got a lot of skill, guys. He's got speed, open field running ability. I think he's going to be a big part of the offense this season.
A first down run in the red zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Try to barge their way in. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
And with the
stuff
John. Jesse on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
And here they come to give it another shot on 3rd and goal from the 3.
Damn.
And he waltzes
I knew what the play call was.
Touchdown Cardinal. Lining up to tack one more onto
Thought
that
my guys would get there. I guess not having them on the line really makes a big difference. Having them attack from like linebacker depth.
They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Spins away, and he's running in the open. Touchdown!
Hell of a run, Darren. Hell of a run.
And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible, because he'll make it happen.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to
I hate that play.
Balance, right?
God, I hate that play.
Keep this defense
That was decent play.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Buys a little extra time. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Man, how tough is this guy to defend? He drops back, everything tells you pass, and then he scrambles and gets the first down. Just so hard to defend.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Pulls and fires complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
On 2nd down, looking to throw. It's caught. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Looking to throw for it. He lets one fly deep. Ball in the air. Intercepted. Trying to take it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. No, he just flat ran over it.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it a little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Finds a tight end. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. From the gun, the running back has it. He's piled up 76 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Had the guy on the right.
Oh, man, the big fellas, they usually have the soft hands. Your security blanket is your tight end, but that one hit him in the hands, and he just couldn't pull it in.
3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Gets it out fast. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. They'll try the run. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Tar Heels want to crank the tempo. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Dances away from the heat. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Forced out of the pocket.
Ooh, that was an awful
He
choice.
got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. Offense gets set for 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game.
What the hell was that?
Go to the end zone, picked off. They'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. He looked as if he thought he had it all the way, and this junior makes a play.
Well, he was rolling to his right, and because of that, I don't know if it affected the timing between him and his wide receiver. They just weren't on the same page on that one as the defense comes away with the INT.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. He'll come out throwing on first down. He wants to take the top off. And he intercepts it. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Unloads to the wideout. And it's a fumble after that huge gain. And the defense got it.
Jesus Christ.
Brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. With 8 seconds to go in the half, wonder if they'll try to get a big play just to see what happens. These corners going to give these receivers some space. Quarterback extends the play. They'll knock him down, and that will take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Tar Heels will kick it away to start the second half. He'll call for the fair catch. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. He's got his man, makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered, pick up the first.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. Picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
On third down, he drops to throw. He's going for the big play. Pulls it in on the right. Nothing but green ahead. Touchdown Cardinals.
Good ball.
They take the lead with the 6. Now they'll line up for what they
Tried
hope
something
was
different. We haven't done yet. Man on third down. Did not work.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Michigan State dominated almost from wire to wire. And a game like this makes you harken back to those Connor Cook-led Sparty teams that won Big Ten titles in 2013 and 2015. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Just got one on that last run. Now 2nd and 9 from their own 26. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
Nice job of those guys being on the same
Oh, that was set up well.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
A 3rd and long coming up here. He'll just keep slinging it. Looking down the middle.
Oh my God!
Up the shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
It was wide.
After struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, you're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. Headed back out on the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Line getting set on 2nd down. To the ground with the back.
The cutback.
And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
Damn.
And this guy is elite. There's a reason why he starts in this offense. You just saw the speed and the open field running ability on that last play. And this is a guy that is going to be key to the entire season for this offense.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. It'll be a draw. Maybe
play, John. That was a big play.
Down at the 24.
Big freaking play.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. They're such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus-pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
Working that left side now.
Huge.
Good tackle
Get
there
off the
to
field,
stop him
dude.
short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. The Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt.
Get over there, Paul.
And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time.
Oh, wasn't the
And I think
answer.
this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. He's going to run it. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
That shows a lot of poise and a lot of
Good job,
experience
Jeff.
by that
Huge,
guy there. Not
huge
thinking to himself, hey,
conversion
on 3rd and long, I'm going to have to throw and make a really good throw here to go get this first. Hey, if it's not there, you don't got to force the issue. You're a good enough athlete to go take off and get it yourself with your legs. Beautiful job.
1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
Fourth quarter.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. From the shotgun, the inside give. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
And the Tar Heels look to keep this drive humming. They'll run the option. Quick toss. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection.
And David, how demoralizing does it have to be for a defense when you know they're going to run it, everyone in the stadium knows they're going to run it, and still you cannot stop it?
There's nothing more demoralizing as a defensive lineman because it ticks you off. It gets in your head. You know that guy's going to come off and smack you, and you got to do something about it. I think the defense maybe time to start committing more guys to stopping that run, not worrying about the pass as much.
After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. He's looking to throw.
What a play by that guy.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
I just stayed home, read that perfectly.
Their first 2 third down opportunities, but a 3rd and long is a different animal. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He'll pull it down and run. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
You just feel like throughout the course of this game, this guy's just going to have to make plays like this, right? Things aren't always going to be perfect. Protection's not going to be ideal. You're going to have to play with some effort, make some scrambles, make some things happen when plays break down, and at least try to put your offense in good positions. Wasn't able to get the first down there, but now he makes this decision a little more interesting here on fourth.
Finds his man and they convert.
What a throw,
Well,
Jeff.
they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. The Tar Heels want to move quickly. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Gets rid of it. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. Snowed under by the defense.
And that's why this QB's speed is such an asset. He can use it to his advantage, buy himself time to make a nice throw down the field.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating a loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
Give to the running back. Kept it on the ground on third down. Picked up 5 yards, but it'll still be 4th and 1.
They come up short. It's now going to set up 4th and 1. If I'm this offensive coordinator, I'm finding who's my biggest, most physical back, the guy that I can trust to get north and go get me this first down.
And so I'm bringing all the big bodies in on the defensive line, and I'm making sure I get a little bit of penetration so I don't let that big running back get downhill so he can fall forward, so he can get momentum going. Big time 4th down and short cover.
Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down.
Get up there, no!
Short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
Oh, I should have just kept going.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Okay, Jesse, this is a little bit of a tight spot. You'd love to be aggressive enough to get the first down, but you've got to take care of the ball first.
No doubt. I was going to say, ball security is at a premium. You cannot turn the football over at this point. The defense has 3 timeouts left, David, so probably conservative play calling here. You're expecting them to try to run to ice this game.
Conservative, I know they're going to be aggressive, but I also know that 1 first down ends this football game.
I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Skips away from pressure. Trying to... Ball's out!
Oh!
They were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. And you could just feel a collective sigh of relief when that ball rolled out of bounds.
Yeah, that defense, they looked excited. You see all those...
And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass.
What a play.
Knocks it away, incomplete.
Defense doing a great job watching the quarterback's eyes and breaking on the ball. They already have 2 picks in the game, and they swat that one away. They are doing an awesome job in coverage.
4th down, and the punt
Return.
team sends it the other way. Looking for a block. It's Paul. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they...
Touchdown, North Carolina! And with that, they move out.
Ah, boys, let's get a stop.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the 4th quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
Fair catch, called for and made. First down offense. They believe they can run right here. Plows through the defense. They've got him down at the
run right off the bat. Look at that.
15 yards. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They're going to ride this running back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Give to the single back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. Touchdown, Louisville!
Come on, let's block this.
The lead in the final minute.
Really good execution by this offense late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up. It's what you dream about. But now, my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. North Carolina has it back in the Tar Heels, so pleased to send the offense back out. Okay, one possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. On second down, he'll let it fly. A deep throw as the clock winds down.
Catch the ball.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, this offense is up against it here. Trailing late in the game. The defense knows they're going to throw the football. First down, they get sacked. Second down, incompletion. There's no mystery what's happening here. Quarterback's just going to have to make a play on third down.
A little screen to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. He'll try to do it himself. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
And this offense does not come up big. Man, you needed that first down. And listen, the communication with this offense and the execution has left a little bit to be desired, and especially in a big moment right here when you had to have a score and you had to have a fourth down conversion.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute, get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.